Hi, in this video I'm going to cover how to make sharing Power Query files much easier with the parameter function. When you're sharing Power Query files with others, things can go horribly wrong when you have different source paths for your data and for your analysis files. Your data files could be on one directory path and your analysis files could be on another. And when you go to refresh, bam, nothing works. If your coworkers are already well versed in Power Query, they could probably already know go into the source of the editor and go and fix it. But let's make things a little bit easier by using a parameter query. Using the parameter feature is so much more easier than just going into the source and editing the M code. So let's see how we can do this.
So let's pretend I'm Mike and I have an analysis file, open it up. And I want to do some transformations on the data file and I share it with my colleague. So I'm going to go to data and bring up my data file, open up my data file where I have my source data, bring that into Power Query Editor, click Table 1, click OK, click Transform Data. And it's just a small file here, a small table where I'll just filter it. And let's say I'm in the accounting department, all I want is the accounting department data. Click Close and Load. It's going to load it into the worksheet here and I have my transformation. Let's say that I want to send this file to my colleague Lisa and so she can work on it and we can just share it. And this is just a simple transformation. If I save this file, both this file, the analysis file and the data file, and I send both of these to my colleague Lisa and she opens up the analysis file, you see what kind of error she's going to get. So simulated being the colleague Lisa, right? And basically the directory path is different, right? So we'll assume that the directory path is different and we're assuming that Lisa has opened this up. I'll open up this analysis query and if we go under data, go to the queries and let's see, let's try to refresh my query. It's going to say it can't find it because of course I don't have the directory path to Mike's folder, right? So how can we change it where then we can swap files together and just do some minimal work to make sure that it's looking for the correct source? This is where using a parameter might help. So I'm here back simulating Mike's computer. I'm double click my query and go into the query editor and create a parameter. So I'm going to look at my source, right? And my source is my C drive, user, and all this other data. I'll take a copy it up to the actual file. Control C to copy. And now I'm going to create a new parameter. Go under Manage Parameter, New Parameter. I'll just call this Directory Path, or I'll just call it the path, make it easier. Path, and my current value, I'll just paste in the value that I copied. Control V to paste. Click OK. And now I have a value for my parameter. Now, what I can do is go back here and go to my source. I can remove everything where it goes up to data. And I'm going to replace that with something else. Press delete, and I'm going to call this path. And part of it's going to be path, right? So path is that name that I've associated with that parameter, path and ampersand. And I'm going to join it with this file. So I have to have the open quotes. And I can't forget the backward slash. And what that's going to do is join that whole path that I copied and combine it with this other path and the data.xlsx. And you'll find that data file within that folder path, right? So if I click into navigation and filter, you see nothing gets broken. But the beauty of this is now that I have a parameter where I can change it. If I go in here and I send it off to somebody else, you can just tell them, go into this path, and wherever you save those two files, just copy that path. So now I'm going to simulate being on Lisa's computer, open up that analysis file. And if I click on the table or if I go to data, refresh all, or click on the table, right click to refresh, we're going to get this data source error where it doesn't find it, but that's okay. So all we need to do is go into the Power Query editor and change that path. Go to data, queries and connections, bring up my path parameter. All I need to do is change that current path. And since this is Lisa's computer and if I simulate that, all I need to do is just copy my path, Control C to copy, go back into the editor, delete that, and Control V to paste. And now if I go back in table 1, I can see that it does not have any errors. If I change this, let's say I change this to instead of counting, I'm more into engineering, click OK, and click Close and Load. It's going to find it. and I won't have any errors. So basically, if I want to share these files with other users that are a little bit intermediate Excel users and they know about Power Query, all we can do is just tell each other, hey, there's a path entry in there, path parameter there, and you just need to copy and paste your particular directory where you save these files in, and we can share these files.
As you can see, using the parameter feature is a quick fix when you have your source data and your analysis data on separate files. Ideally, you probably want it all in one file so it's easier to refresh. But if you're sharing these files and you have to have it on separate files, using the parameter feature is an easy, quick fix. To see more videos like this, click the banner at the end.